Okay, this is a Frazier Street update video. I'm going to shoot the outside of the house first, exterior. The city held us up for a couple of months on this, and we are just now getting started back on it. We've had to do some structural changes to satisfy the city. That's why we had to buy engineering drawings and have an engineer come out and check it out and then tell us how to do it. This is siding work that is still yet to be done. We are waiting on a city inspection that will allow us to cover this up and complete the siding. At that time, I can go ahead and call the painter out and complete the exterior of the work. This should be siding work should be completed no later than Monday, and then I can schedule my painter next week. This new wood that you're looking at is new beams required by the engineer, and this pier we had to install right here for a structural issue that came up in the inspection. So all of this is new. And this siding will all be replaced or repaired in the next couple of days. This is the backyard. You can see we still have a lot of debris from the old wood that we had to remove, and this is going to have to be loaded into a dumpster and hauled off. The yard is now overgrown again, so we will have to get somebody out to take care of that. The roof is complete, and in addition to the siding, the windows will be trimmed, repaired where necessary, new glass installed, all by next week. Okay, now I'm going to go inside. Okay, before we go inside, this is the inspection sheet that's been signed for 3 inspections so far, and above that is the actual building permit that we post on the job. And if you can look, you can see these windows need some trim work and a little bit of work to make them all operable. And this one's missing the glass, so we'll be replacing that. So this is kind of the work that's being accomplished as we speak. As we go inside, we see that the floor has been sheathed, so the subfloor is in. We have our drywall work to do next, and this is the living room that you're looking at here. The electrical work is basically completed for the purpose of drywall, and then the only remaining electrical work to be done will be the trim and the final inspection. And we do have, looks like, a nice great big wasp nest right there. I'm going to have to get rid of that. There is quite a bit of drywall work to be done, and it's in all of the rooms. We had to do some structural repairs to the ceiling joists because they were rotted, and that's why you see holes in the ceilings in the bedrooms and living room. And we have no power, so I'm using my generator to provide power to the workers. That should be, hopefully, for just another couple of weeks before we can get power after the drywall work is completed. This is the kitchen floor that required all of the new structural work. We had to rebuild the kitchen subfloor, and in doing so, this is what's been inspected, and we have the go-ahead to cover this up now and complete this part of it. We also had to do some work in the ceiling joists. Okay, that's all been done. Our beam is in. There used to be a wall here. So this is going to be covered up and ready for me to start my drywall work next week. That's the next step besides the exterior painting. This is the laundry area. This is just going to be a utility area. This is the new flooring that we put in, and that subfloor will be installed at the same time that the kitchen subfloor is installed. This is the bathroom. It's pretty rough looking, but we've already done our rough plumbing, and this is a new tub and shower. So this will all be drywalled in and painted and look much better once we're done. Okay, this is the bedroom adjacent to it, and you can see we had to do some ceiling work here, and drywall will be covering that up next week, within the next week or so, and then we're going to paint the inside once the drywall is completed. So once we get the drywall completed, the rest should go fairly quickly, knock on wood, but I believe that's where we stand. So I'm still looking at about a 6 to 8 week, hopefully, completion date, or at least to the point where we can just be punching things out for completion. Okay, that's it.